Welcome back to Pets Aplenty. Today we're meeting one of the oldest and toughest protectors in canine history, the Central Asian Shepherd dog, also known as the Alibi. If you've ever wondered what it's like to own a dog that could probably stare down a bear and still have time for dinner, stick around, because the Alibi might just be the most impressive guardian you've never met.
History.
The Central Asian Shepherd dog has a history that stretches back over 4,000 years, older than most civilizations. Originating from the vast steppes and mountains of Central Asia, this breed developed naturally, shaped by brutal weather, rugged terrain, and constant threats from predators. They were bred to protect herds of sheep, goats, and cattle from wolves, thieves, and anything else brave enough to approach. The Alibi's lineage includes regions like Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. Basically all the places where surviving winter means having fur thicker than your average blanket. These dogs weren't bred for looks or fancy dog shows. They were bred to work, to think independently, and to defend their territory without hesitation. Today they're still prized as livestock guardians, military dogs, and loyal family protectors across Central Asia and beyond.
Appearance.
Imagine a dog so large and powerful that people often mistake it for a small bear. That's the Central Asian Shepherd dog in a nutshell. Males can weigh anywhere from 120 to 180 pounds and stand up to 32 inches tall at the shoulder. They're built like tanks. Broad chest, muscular frame, and a thick neck that looks like it could deflect a wolf bite. Their double coat varies from short to long depending on the region they came from, offering insulation against both freezing winters and scorching summers. You'll find them in colors ranging from white and fawn to brindle, black, and even piebald. Their face often wears an expression that says, "I've seen things, don't test me." But beneath that intense gaze is a dog that can be incredibly gentle with those it loves, as long as you earn its trust.
Temperament.
Now, let's be honest, the Alibi isn't the kind of dog that's going to fetch your slippers or roll over for belly rubs on command. They're fiercely independent thinkers. Remember, they were bred to make decisions on their own while guarding flocks in remote areas, often without human supervision. That means they're calm, confident, and a little bit stubborn. But here's the thing, once they bond with you, their loyalty is unmatched. They're protective to the core, often forming deep attachments to their family and territory. Strangers, however, are met with suspicion until proven trustworthy. And even then, the Alibi will probably keep an eye on them just in case.
Socialization.
Because of their strong protective instincts, socialization is absolutely key with this breed. Early and consistent exposure to different people, sounds, and environments can make a world of difference. Without it, an Alibi might grow up thinking everyone outside the family is suspicious. The goal isn't to make them love everyone, that's not in their DNA, but to help them understand what's normal and what's not. Introduce them to guests, take them on walks in calm neighborhoods, and let them observe rather than be overwhelmed. Remember, they're watchful learners. A well-socialized Central Asian Shepherd dog is calm, confident, and balanced. The kind of dog that can distinguish between a real threat and a friendly mailman. If you're enjoying learning about this ancient guardian, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Pets Aplenty for more incredible breed stories. Every week we explore dogs from the tiniest lap companions to the giants of the working world. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Alright, let's get back to our fearless friend, the Alibi.
Grooming.
Their dense double coat sheds seasonally, meaning there will be fur. Lots of it. Regular brushing about 2 to 3 times a week helps manage shedding and keeps their coat healthy. During spring and fall, when they blow their coat, brushing may need to happen daily unless you enjoy decorating your furniture in Alibi chic. Baths aren't frequent, their coat naturally repels dirt, so only bathe them when necessary. Despite their rugged appearance, they do appreciate a bit of spa time, just don't expect them to thank you for it.
Exercise.
Despite their size, Alibi aren't hyperactive dogs. They don't need hours of fetch or marathon runs. What they crave is purposeful movement. Long walks, secure outdoor playtime, and mental stimulation suit them best. They were bred to patrol large areas, not chase tennis balls. However, they need space. Lots of it. Apartment living isn't ideal unless you have access to a secure yard. They thrive in rural or suburban environments where they can stretch their legs and feel useful. Just remember, never underestimate their strength. A leash and harness are your best friends when walking this powerhouse.
Training.
Training an Alibi is like negotiating with a furry general. They're intelligent but strong-willed, so positive reinforcement and calm confidence are key. Harsh corrections won't work. They'll only lose respect for you. Instead, earn their trust with consistency and fairness. They need to know you're the one in charge, but you also need to prove you're worth following. Early obedience training should start as soon as possible, focusing on basic commands like sit, stay, and recall. Because of their guarding instincts, boundary training is essential. They need to learn who's allowed in their space. Patience is everything here. The Alibi may not be the fastest learner, but once they get it, they never forget.
Nutrition.
Feeding an Alibi isn't just about quantity, it's about quality. These dogs need a balanced diet rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients to maintain their muscle mass and energy. A high-quality kibble designed for large breeds works well, but many owners prefer mixing in fresh foods like lean meats, rice, and vegetables. Puppies should be fed several smaller meals a day to support their rapid growth and bone development. Always provide fresh water and avoid overfeeding. Excess weight can put unnecessary stress on their joints. Supplements like glucosamine can also help maintain joint health as they age, especially since these giants tend to live around 10 to 12 years.
Health.
For such a massive breed, the Central Asian Shepherd dog is impressively hardy. After all, only the toughest dogs could survive centuries in harsh mountain conditions. Still, like most large breeds, they're prone to hip and elbow dysplasia, joint issues, and occasionally bloat. Regular vet checkups, a proper diet, and moderate exercise can help keep these problems at bay. They're generally low maintenance in terms of health, but thrive best under watchful care. Because they're so independent, they might not always show pain easily, so it's up to owners to notice subtle signs of discomfort. Before we go, here's a fun bit of trivia. In Turkmenistan, the Alibi is so highly respected that it's been declared a national treasure, with an actual holiday celebrating the breed each year. How's that for legendary status? The Central Asian Shepherd dog isn't for everyone, but for the right person, it's a once-in-a-lifetime companion. Loyal, intelligent, and unbelievably brave, the Alibi stands as a living piece of history. If you loved learning about this fearless protector, don't forget to subscribe to Pets Aplenty and tell us in the comments what dog you have at home or which breed you'd like us to feature next. Until then, give your pets some love, and we'll see you in the next episode.